Hello Leo and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your next 3 months tarot reading from April to June 2026 for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Leo. What I've done is I've taken your yearly tarot reading and pulled out the relevant months cards. So in April we have Strength, which is your major arcana. We have the Two of Wands in May, and we have the King of Wands in June. King of Wands is somebody who is go-getting, driven, action, assertive, confident, charismatic, male or female. They're just a leader. They're assertive. They go for what they want. This generally for me as a reader is the card of Leo. We have fire energy in May. We have your major arcana in April period. So you can see, Leo, the energy of fire and your own sense of self and stamping your own authority in your life is very real, with these 3 cards. I'm going to pull some additional cards by month, go into the energies, the overall messages, and I'll pull out any other messages I feel intuitively guided to say. So what do we have for our lovely Leos? Thank you. For the next 3 months, angels, spirits, guides. Starting with April, Strength. We have Temperance. Six of Cups. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. What do we have for Leo? Thank you. Two of Wands. May period. Thank you. 2 cards. So we have the Ten of Swords. Queen of Pentacles can be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, male or female, or the energy of the card. Someone who is solid, stable, secure, can be linked with health, healing and abundance. And we have the Six of Swords. What do we have for Leo? Thank you. King of Wands, which is Leo for me in the minor arcana. We have the Emperor. The Ten of Wands. And the Nine of Swords. So, Leo, I feel for a lot of you here, something is being faced. Something is making you decide to face what needs to be faced. Now, we can do that in any area of life. This is having the strength and courage to face something head on and look it straight in the eye. Not divert, not deviate, not put it off, but to really face it head on. And sometimes we have to be truthful with ourselves with strength in terms of our part to play in situations. But we can face internal vulnerabilities, insecurities, and overcome them with strength. We can also face adversity and challenge, but have the strength to face it, deal with it, and overcome it once and for all. It's an energy of real positive change, mastery even. But it takes courage to face something here, and you have that. You are strong enough. There is a resoluteness about you in April period, and you're absolutely determined to face something head on and bring positive change. This is what I'm seeing for you here, Leo, for the month of April. It can also represent the additional message that I'm getting here, Leo. I mean, it can sometimes represent the things in the card as well, and it can be a cat or an animal. May well be a focus for you for the month of April as well. We have Temperance, the Six of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel that you've been patient. This is something that you've been really patient. You've given things a lot of time. You've been slow to react to a situation, but something is making you take stock and evaluate your circumstances here now, Leo. For a lot of you, I'm feeling for a lot of you to do with, it feels more like a place. The Six of Cups can be a soul connection, a person, so certainly that can be the case as well for you in a general reading. Six of Cups can be linked with family, long-term friendships that we have a soul bond with. We can have soul connections in terms of love romance as well. But the fundamental energy, it can also be a place that you've been for a significant amount of time, and there's a lot of happy memories. There could well be a lot of comrades, friendships that you have at that place as well. And that's why you've been slow to react, because I feel that something may have changed in your circumstances, something isn't the way that it was, and it's forcing you to face something that you've been reluctant to face. This is the scenario here. And the Seven of Pentacles, taking stock and evaluating, can be finances, money, career. Taking stock and evaluating and looking at your options. With the, again, Temperance energy, you've been slow to react to this, but you're facing something. It might even be that you've been reluctant to face, but you've certainly given things enough time to come to a conclusion. And now is the time that you're asserting yourself. Now is the time that you are deciding to, I need to face this. I need to deal with it. I've given things enough time. I'm reconciled within myself now. I know what I need to do. And it's time to face the thing that I know I need to face. So this is what I see for you here, Leo. It feels like you've given things enough time. You're coming to some kind of conclusion, taking stock and evaluating your circumstances, that it's time. It's time to deal with an issue that needs to be dealt with here. This is why I say it's a real sense of fire energy, fire power in the next 3 months, because the Two of Wands is fire energy. Someone who will take their world in their hands. They're standing in a situation that they know, that they're familiar with, but their choice might mean stepping into the unknown. Choices about the future that you need to make, but not afraid to make them, not shying away from them, but actually looking at your world and asserting yourself in terms of how you're going to move forward, what your next steps are going to be, what your choices are going to be moving forward. It can also represent 2 paths, 2 options, 2 people, 2 situations, to opportunities even. So it could well be a choice between 2 paths, in the sense that, do I go this way? Do I go that way? Do I stay in this situation? Do I step into the unknown with this opportunity? So this can represent that scenario here, but you're ready. You're ready to make those choices and not afraid of them. Not afraid of the unknown, but actually ready to make choices and decisions that serve your highest good. We have the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Now, Leo, the energy that I'm getting here is, I feel you're ending something. Because you're surrendering from it. The Ten of Swords can be when we feel that sense of stabbed in the back, betrayed, deeply wounded, deeply hurt. It can be something has become too stressful and you want to surrender from it as well. It can be a mental energy. It can be for your health and well-being as well. I mean, there's levels to the Ten of Swords. It's also painful. This decision might well be painful for you as well. I definitely feel like it's from some experience, but it can be difficult because I certainly feel that there's a lot of happy memories where you are in your circumstances. And the Ten of Swords it's a difficult thing to face, and it's something that you have given enough time on to come to a conclusion on. So this just feels like a real painful ending for you, and it's not been an easy decision to make. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Now, it can be with a Queen of Pentacles, or the Queen of Pentacles could be helping you heal, helping you move forward. For example, she can hold opportunity in business. She can be a leader in business. She can be somebody who might be advising you personally, grounding you, supporting you, being your rock. But it can also be potentially with a Queen of Pentacles as well. The Six of Swords is moving away from the thing that challenged you. So choosing to end something and move towards something else. We move from the choppy waters to the calmer shores. But it feels like you're detaching from something that you're ready to detach from. And fully understanding that it's a healing journey. But it certainly feels here that you're feeling that sense of healthier equilibrium, healthier balance in your energy in terms of how you're moving forward and knowing that you're moving in the right direction. So it's a difficult decision to make. It's not one I've come to easily, but I know I need to make it. But I know I'm now moving in the right direction. I'm detaching from those troubled waters, those choppy times, and moving towards the calmer shores. So this is that scenario here, Leo. It feels like you've come to a conclusion and you've given it enough time. This is not rushing in April. This is actually really taking your time and something really being very clear to you, where it brings you to a crossroads and you're making some clear decision that's healthy for you, that you have conviction with, you're not second-guessing yourself, and there's no doubt, there's no looking back. This is, I'm moving in the right direction here. Now, this is why I feel for some of you, it might well be to do with a workplace. Because I feel here someone stepping in. And I want to talk about this now, the Emperor. So the Emperor can be a CEO, MD, owner of a company, generally an older male. Can sometimes be a father figure, might be helping you as well. But it can be a certainly masculine energy, somebody who has authority, someone who has life experience, someone who's generally very successful, who's got everything in control of their life because they've gone through experience and they know how to do that now. So this is that scenario here where you might be dealing with an authority figure of some kind here, Leo. Somebody who has life experience, someone who is very learned, very capable, somebody who is very go-getting and driven themselves as well. This can be somebody who is in charge of an empire potentially as well. So does lend themselves to be legal, official, authority figures, but can be a father figure as well. This is the scenario here. So I feel that you're dealing with an emperor of some kind. Now, I think that you are coming into your power here. The King of Wands is a sign of power, of leadership, of success, going for what you want, asserting your power, asserting your own authority, not afraid to take the lead in your life, to go for what you want. So I certainly feel that this month is a very powerful month for you. This person could bring something new into you. For example, it can represent an opportunity here to, might open things up for you here. Someone who you might be waiting for decisions on, communications from. This person can be the person that you're waiting on a decision on. And this can be that scenario here, Leo. I think that you've decided that you're going to end something and move away from a situation, but it might well be things are in motion and you're just waiting to get to that end shore, This is that scenario of you get there. Again, the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Swords can be an opportunity to release from what has been a stressful situation. With the Ten of Wands, a weight is lifted. This is about making space for the new because you get to release from a weight, a burden, something that I feel that you were hoping is happening is going to happen here, but it's just been a really stressful period here. It represents that there is a situation that's nearly over and then it's over in the month of June, and it's likely this person is extremely favourable for you. So it certainly feels here, Leo, that in the month of June, there is a person, an authority figure, or someone who is a decision maker here, who is supporting lightening your load and releasing you from a stressful period. This is what I see for you. And really, you come into your own here. I also want to say that could also be in your current circumstances. And that's what I was saying. I feel that for a lot of you, this is dealing with some kind of money, career situation here, where you're kind of saying, I can't go on the way that I'm going on. That's why I'm leaving. And this person might well be bringing you a solution. They might be able to lighten a load with you. This can be a solution to do with who you might work with, for example, in money, career, finances, because I don't feel that you want to leave somewhere here for the majority of you. There is the opportunity to, but there's a lot of happy memories, nostalgia here. But you know that you've had to face something head on. And I feel that you've set things in motion, really going into looking at your options even between April and May. And you're moving towards something here in a very positive way and moving away from this scenario here that's not serving you anymore. But it's painful because you might want to leave because of a person. You don't necessarily want to leave because, there's a lot of happiness and joy. Maybe you get on with other people. But this is that scenario. This person might bring in a solution to you here in your current circumstances as well. So this is what I see for you here, Leo. The Emperor can also be a focus on the father figure and taking a lead, needing to be assertive. Now, the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Swords. It might well be here that something has become too much. Certainly if you're caring for father figures or supporting father figures in some way, this can be that sense of something that has been stressful and difficult and burdensome. You're taking the lead in terms of how you sort things out. It can also be asserting yourself that if you're doing everything for maybe a parent, this can be that scenario here where it's become too much and I'm going to do something about it. So it might well be here, Leo, the Six of Swords, I also want to say, with this energy, it can be moving away from a situation and moving towards something else. And it can sometimes be that sense of to be nearer a parent. You might be making some kind of move. It might be, again, a difficult decision, but you're looking at your financial position here. And it could well be to let go of something here, to be nearer a parent. This can be that scenario here for you, because if you're constantly traveling, if you're constantly making long journeys to, go and see a parent, again, it might well be that sense of something has to give, and you're making a move that makes you feel more empowered, bringing things more under control in your circumstances, maybe to be nearer a parent or to make decisions that lighten the load in some way to do with a parent. Can also be specific in the month of June. So this is what I see for you here, Leo, but it feels like you're making things happen for yourself and you're on top of it. This is that sense of you're coming into your own and you're on top of everything. This can be a natural leader, but really coming into your own in June period. Okay. What do we have for Leo? Thank you. Let's pull some oracle messages for you. That's lovely. We have magic, number 31, and that's manifestation. You are the manifester. You can make things happen. And we talked about this fire energy and this courage and power and, discovering what you're made of, certainly for the next 3 months. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move forward towards possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. So that is your first energy, oracle message. Let's pull an angel message for you. What do we have for our lovely Leos? Thank you. So we have Archangel Zadkiel. Be the change you seek. Your intentions to live with meaning and purpose have led you to where you are today. Where you are is where you are needed. But don't forget to be a light of healing wherever you go. The changes that you are seeking at this time must begin with you. Even if you are facing difficult circumstances, ask yourself how you can shine your light more wholly and fully. Your activation message: thank you, Zadkiel, for helping me change within myself first before seeking change elsewhere. And let's finish off with a message from Spirit for you here, Leo. What do we have for our lovely Leos? Thank you. Message from Spirit to finish this reading. We have take a moment. Stop. Now is not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. And that's what I feel. This is something that you're not rushing into in April. You've really grounded yourself, you've really taken stock, looked at your options, looked at your even financial position and what you've put time and energy into here, Leo. But I feel that you're coming into a conclusion that something is not working for you and it's time to take steps. This is the scenario here. It's time to face something, but it's not a gut reaction. This is you really, really giving things enough time to come to a conclusion, and now something needs to be faced and addressed. I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck. We have hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. So there is a way forward, and that's what I feel that you're finding here. Leo, that's what I have for you for the next 3 months as your tarot reading. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful next 3 months. I will see you next time.